once again to this show, my Cocoa Chocolate Tasting. Today in my channel we're going to try one of the chocolate that I can remember when I always think about my childhood and all the chocolates that I ate when I was in Venezuela. I can always remember this chocolate, and turns out that as I grew up, this chocolate was taken out of the market. I don't know for what reason they stopped producing it, and now they're making it again. I don't know if they changed the formula or it's going to be different from the last times. Like I said, it's one of the best chocolates that I can remember of my childhood. It's not in the high level quality chocolate, but it's a candy. I can say it's a candy. It's a white chocolate that is the quality, it's like a candy, but I don't know, they might surprise me, and it's good to get back to the memories of my childhood with this chocolate. And the chocolate for today, for those of you that don't know, it's Galak. It's a white chocolate from Venezuela. It was sold a long time ago in Venezuela, but now they started producing it again by this brand called Savoy. And when I always come back into my childhood memories, I always remember my grandma giving me one of these or a box of these chocolates, and it was one of the best times that I could remember on my childhood. It was the perfect thing to eat in the high school when you were a kid. You just get one of these chocolates and you got instantly happy. It's nice to remember and have one of these as an adult in my hand. It's almost incredible. I don't believe it because I thought I'd never seen it again or even taste it or smell it or something. So let's get right to the tasting and let's see how good this chocolate has become. If it's better, I don't think so, but I think it will be incredibly nice to try this chocolate again. Remember that we have to clean our palate, but a quick thing about white chocolate. So much people and purists, if you ask me, don't consider it chocolate. I do consider it, and I think you can do amazing stuff with white chocolate. So that's what I call chocolate. I do like it. It's not as healthy as other chocolates. If you want to sell it as healthy, there's not such thing as bad food or something. So let's not get into another thing and clean our palate so we can do the tasting of this chocolate. Smell that sweet. This is very concentrated, this chocolate. The sweetness on it. It's insanely sweet. I remember that if you ate too much of this chocolate, it offended your palate. You felt it like it was killing you on the throat. And here it is. It says Savoy on all the bar. I'm not going to take it all because in fact this is not my chocolate, this is my wife's chocolate. It was a present for her and she allowed me to taste this, so thank you, honey. The smell, milk and sugar and sweet. Oh, you feel the dairy and the sugar and creaminess. Oh, this is going to be a creamy chocolate. I don't know how to describe it, but you do know when you smell a chocolate and it's going to be creamy because of the dairy maybe. And here we go. Once again, trying this amazing chocolate from Savoy, Galak. Long time no see, my old friend. Let's try it and get back with our thoughts on it. I just remember something that someone said once to me, and it's that your palate changes over time. And it's true. I did love this chocolate when I was a kid and all the time that I ate it. Now that I refined my palate and I've been more conscious about what I eat and the flavors that I experience, it's not an amazing chocolate, but it's good to remember the flavor. The main thing that I miss of this chocolate is that the mold that they used to make it was a lot different. It had like long strips. I don't know if I'm going to find a picture of the old Galak, but if I do, I will put some picture of it around here. But the mold allowed it to melt it easier. This time, I don't know, it felt like a lot of sweet, a lot of dairy, and not so much flavors, if you know what I mean. I don't know. It's very plain, very normal chocolate. It's a white chocolate that it doesn't excel to other chocolates. I do remember this chocolate that it was one in a million chocolate. It was amazing, it was different, nothing will compare to it. And now that my palate changed, or I don't know, maybe the quality changed, it's not as good as I remembered. But it's good to get back with an old friend, you know. It's like that old friend that you didn't see from a long time ago, you know. Both of you learn and change a lot, but your other friend maybe didn't change too much. And I don't know, that's okay, but it's good to get back with our old friend and sit and relax and talk and taste chocolate. So let's clean our palate again, taste this chocolate with more conscious. I'm a little bit sad. I thought it will be amazing. Although some memories of my childhood came back because flavors, even though they're not good, they can trace you back to memories of any time in your life. So that's a good thing about this chocolate. How I grew up with this chocolate all the time, seeing it, eating it, I just got back into my childhood like a time machine. So let's clean our palate. I'm talking too much in this episode because of homesick memories, you might say. The smell is the same that I remember. The smell of Galak, it's one in a million. So here we go, the last tasting of this chocolate. An old friend, good to get back to you, my friend. Here we go. You feel mostly the flavor of dairy and sugar and not a lot of creaminess that I used to remember of other of the last Galaks, but it's good to get back to our friend. Like I said, I'm not going to give too much points to this brand. In my heart, I know that I will always buy a Galak, even though I know it's not the best white chocolate in the market. It reminds me a lot of my childhood. It's a personal opinion. It's difficult to be or to say something that you don't like about this chocolate because it represents too much of my childhood. I didn't know that it represented too much until I started the camera and started recording and started talking to you guys. But if I will have to rate it, I would rate it with 3 or 4 points. I would recommend it to you if you want to challenge your palate. I would like for others to try this chocolate, although for a white chocolate, it's, I think, in the candy part, it's on the top. If you get another white chocolate for another brand, I'm sure that your palate will be offended faster. Now what I feel with this chocolate, and it's good that I felt it again, I mean cool, because I remember the old Galak is like that sensation that you get in your throat after you eat something so sweet that it's not so strong that it offends you, but you feel like you need to drink more water, that you feel thirsty, and you want to keep eating it. That's the thing about this chocolate. You ate one piece of it and you wanted to keep eating it until it finishes. And that's it. That's all that I have to say for this chocolate. My heart is with this brand. My heart is with these flavors of my childhood, but I have to be true, and I can never recommend it to you if you want quality chocolate. Although if you're choosing between different candy white chocolate bars, I think this will be probably the better choice. With all that I see here in Portugal in the market, this is definitely on the top, because all the candy bar white chocolates here are crappy, and it's good to find something at least a little bit decent in my palate. So thank you very much for those of you that joined me on this episode of my Cocoa Chocolate Tasting. It's maybe for those of you that are not from Venezuela, will understand the connection that we Venezuelans have with these chocolates. But it represents a lot of what we are as a people, and you know that Venezuela is one of the best, you can find one of the best cacaos in the world, and also that something that nobody says is that we make one of the best white chocolates in the world, that we have the best cacao butter to make this chocolate. So it's good that they're starting to make them again, and this will probably help a lot to those makers that would want to improve and do that amazing white chocolate that we can have the tools to make. So like I said, thank you very much for joining me in this video. Please do all the things you know that you have to do to support this channel, this Facebook page, my Instagram feed. Go follow me on all those places, support, and always write to me if you have any question or things to say about this channel, or even for the tasting, the Spanish, English, Portuguese. Go there in the comment section, talk to me, I will talk to you. Keep going, keep staying tuned, because the next episodes are going to be red. Thank you very much, and I'll see you for another episode of my Galak chocolate tasting. See ya!